Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God, back with you with the next video in my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Today, continuing Baldur's Gate 3. So, in today's video, after we were told to find the Infernal Iron, you see we get this marker here in the Blighted Village. So we're gonna head over there and look to
Don't be grumpy, Roland.
find the Infernal Iron.
My brisk stroll through the forest to invigorate us.
So the next thing that I want to look at here is I want to focus on...
But less poetically.
Just one second. Okay, awesome. Okay, so what I want to do from here is we go ahead and we head over to this building over here. Which is where we will find because we had a key, we were able to progress into here.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
Honestly, all this loot here is actually added up like so substantial. It's not like we have so much gold or something that it's not worth it. It's like we actually literally do not have any gold. And after getting those upgrades for Brock Shield, like, you know, we are actually in need of more gold. We don't even have 1,000 gold. It's all adding up. I don't believe there's a fight down here. That was horrible. Always nice to light a candle. Oh no. Oh, I thought I was like stuck behind Gale for some reason. What is all this?
What's this?
We'll get there. Since we don't have a Astarion, that's actually going to prove pretty difficult. We got it, wow. Oh, nice. So we have a steel forged sword, that's pretty good. And then a blacksmith's note and an infernal iron.
Infernal metal! This can help damn and patch up my engine.
Well said, Karlach. And what also I wanted to look at is, So I probably didn't need to buy that sword, but it is still a little bit better than the one I'm wearing now. And this one is a finesse weapon also, so probably that's better. Let's read the blacksmith's note. Specimen metal, hardness 9.5, very hard. Melting point unknown, color silver, markings red lacerations flecked with yellow dust. Source Underdark. Notes, gift from redacted, faintly sulfuric odor, forging unsuccessful, will not melt or warp at standard temperature. Alright, so we'll go ahead and jump down now. Immune to slashing damage. So this apparently might be a crime to break down that wall. I don't know what to do, honestly. Let's see if we can cast a cantrip at it.
Don't burn yourself.
One with the weave.
Immune to fire damage. Immune to cold damage. Good old Gale. Swiping away.
What now? Your desire? Let's get going. Don't waste a step.
Keep clear of the webs. And the spiders might not notice us.
Wow. What is going on here? Wow, so this is getting pretty crazy. Yeah, let's get out of here. Or at least we find this way to the Underdark. I believe there's also another way, which is the,
The whole village is falling to pieces. These goblins aren't exactly house-proud as occupiers go.
Wouldn't blame the gobs. Place looks like it's been abandoned a good while.
let's talk to Gale.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
I'll give Gale a magic artifact. We don't exactly have much.
Perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact. Please. Of course. I'd hate for you to think me impatient or ungrateful. I shall persevere. For now.
So Gale's hurting, so we gotta go take care of Gale. So we'll start that by going to the Emerald Grove by returning to Daman. And I'm pretty sure Daman has like a magic, like other magic items we can buy for Gale, which would probably be worth having in reserve because his thirst to consume these items may prove quite expensive. But obviously he's worth it, so we've got to keep going.
Get back, kid!
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Is that everything?
How fares the search?
So here's what I mean. Let's go look at magical. Do you see here, does it say Gale can consume this item? Let's save our game here. And talk with Damon and buy that bow and see if we can give that bow to Gale.
How fares the search?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will!
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency. That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
It didn't work. Ugh. I don't have anything for him. I mean, he can consume his own bracers of defense, I guess. Gale himself is wearing these.
Perhaps I'm not conveying the
I'm aware,
urgency.
Gale. I'm aware, man.
It's incredibly
Go ahead and load the
shattering.
save game, and I'll just give Gale his own bracers of defense, you know, because none of the other characters don't wear armor or a shield, right? Like Shadowheart has a shield and armor. Astarion maybe could have used them, but it's not the end of the world. So I'll give Gale his own magical item, which is just really sad, because well, he could have used the 2 AC, but it's more important that he consumes this with his condition. So we'll figure it out.
I think I'd make a fine
So-
teacher.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many
Gale
people are dumb
himself
enough to
wears
ask?
the bracers of defense, so
True.
talk to Gale.
You'll have to speak slow. That is most gratifying to hear.
Give him the bracers
May
of
I?
defense.
Thank you.
I could use the target practice.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. But this doesn't feel quite right. It never feels right. But it relieves.
I already told you I don't
This
have it!
doesn't relieve.
How stupid are you?
So Gale, what's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact.
Don't you lie to me.
A great deal of trouble it was too.
Touch me and I'll
A great deal of
bite
trouble
your
indeed.
fingers off. I will!
No problem, Gale. Hopefully you're alright, man.
It was his caravan.
How fares the search?
Well, I found the infernal iron you mentioned.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. there. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Druids. Who uses wooden tools?
Excellent.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Let's say, we could either say, I still can't touch you though, or let's find some evil for you to smack then, or we'll find some more infernal iron and get you that second upgrade too. I think well actually, I mean, man. I really want Brockshield to say number 3 really bad for some reason. I guess we don't want to mislead Karlak, so we'll pick the second one.
Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel.
Let's ask her, will you be alright?
Oh, fuck yes. I'm ready to burn all night. Speaking of, I could eat a giant badger. Is it almost time for dinner?
Yeah.
Blood excites
So
me.
anyways, let's keep going now. And looking at what we got here, like for the different options and everything, we know there's a fight up here by the Risen Road. There's also the Githyanki Patrol, Goblin Priestess. So there's stuff over here as well. And we can also explore the sunlit wetlands. You know, so one of the things I want to look at is looking at Gale's condition. He keeps just saying we still need more items, so no worries for now.
I already told
yeah.
you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Cool. Alright, alright.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Okay, so
Depends.
we can either...
How many
I say
people are
for
dumb
now
enough to ask?
that we go, well, I think what we want to do is we want to focus on leveling up, because that would be really valuable. So that's 169 more experience, right? Okay. So I'm actually thinking that do we need a long rest? I don't know if we do.
Janice?
Don't you lie to me, boy.
I think we do need a long
You
rest.
have it.
So let's
Touch
actually
me
go
and
for, I think we
bite
go
your
for a
fingers
long
off.
rest,
I
and then we
will.
try and fight the gnolls up there. Because, well, we want to try and level to level 4, basically. Or we could head to the sunlit wetlands if the gnoll fight proves too difficult. I'm not certain, I'm not essentially sure. But again, one of the quests being save Marina. So that's something that we can do. But for now, we
Die
need a
if I
long
met the
rest.
Rollacan reeking of this place. I'll never...
So that should be...
One horn, the stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlak, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Wow. We could either say I brought you to your target will, why don't you do the honors, or We could say the two of you have met before, I see. Or what we will say, which is, you've got it all wrong, Will. Karlach's not about to hurt anyone.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil! I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool.
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof! Clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No! I will not be tricked!
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Well, we could choose a few. We could say, you want to fight, Will? I'll give you one. We're not going to say that. We like Will. Next, I should never have trusted you. Karlach, you're as good as dead. Not saying that either. We like Karlach. We could say, be practical. She's infected, same as us. We need allies, not enemies. Or what we will say, which is stand down. You saw what I saw. Karlach is not a danger.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
We could either say, it's you I don't trust, Will. You wanted a fight, you got it. Or, you're right, let's cut her down before she causes any trouble. Or, you saw Karlach's thoughts. She poses no threat to the Sword Coast. Or, God, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil, and you know it. We'll pick the first one.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the Blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Oh, this is beautiful, man. I mean, just freaking beautiful. Let's talk with everybody, starting with Karlach.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
We could say, I'm keeping an eye on him. If he turns on you again, he's dead. Or, I'm glad he's joined us too. Glad you two could make peace. Or, what I will say, which is, does it? You're pretty loud.
Fair. But still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal with that blade. I'm glad it's on our side.
Me too.
If not over, then through.
Seems like Will and Karlach will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
Aye.
Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the evening. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
No, Australia. It would not be fun. That's crazy. Lizelle.
Good thing for Will that Karlak called a truce. A tiefling that mighty would shred him to pieces and burn the remains. Now, what did you need?
Sounds like Lizelle.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
We could say if you weren't so useful, I'd drive a dagger through your skull. I don't know why there's so many options like this. But of course, I imagine for people who play like the Dark Urge playthrough, you know? Or we could say, someone set you on Karlak's tail. I'd like to know who this source of yours is, or what's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Will.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Intriguing. A chance to see the blade scorn, perhaps. Or, good then, I deserve answers. Or, penance. Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Thank goodness that's all dealt with. The odds are stacked high enough against us already. They'll need to turn on each other.
Well, let's ask, what do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
We all have our burdens. One way or the other.
Okay. Let's get some rest. We have a tough fight tomorrow if we want to fight the gnolls. Before we do, let's save the game. Just in the event that Astarion decides to attack us. This game is just unbelievable. So we'll leave camp now. And I'm thinking, please,
Who uses wooden tools?
go and fight those gnolls and look to get up to level 4, because that will be a ton of fun.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't.
Okay. The gnolls, if I recall, are over this way. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, so what's the right angle to approach? I think... Let's see if it still says we're overmatched. It probably will, but I really want to try and win this fight. So we'll go around this way. And we have a lot of potions and stuff we can use as well. And we'll go ahead with that in next week's video. And so with that, I want to go ahead and say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Like to be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.